When Jim is jumping up, Emily's just turning away. And then she's showing him where she wants him to be with the treats. Take a little bit of maneuvering on Emily's part to kind of indicate to Jim where she wants him to be. He's kind of all over the place right now. So it does take a little bit of leash handling skills to get him in the correct position and where she wants him. So she's just feeding the same spot every time with her hand.
Yes.
And now he's starting to get it. A little bit of jumping up, and that's okay. And she's just going to turn away and then feed where she wants him. So when you have dogs like Jim, who might be a little more excitable and like to jump up or even grab the leash, some easy things you can do is have 2 leashes hooked to him. So if he were to grab 1 leash, I can let him have that and drop it, and I still have the other leash attached. If he tries to grab this one, I can just drop it and grab the other leash. So those are just some quick and easy things you can do right away. Something else that would be helpful for him too is always have a toy. That way if he does try to use his mouth, you can go ahead and just guide him and walk him along, even just holding on to the toy, playing a little tug as you're going. Come on, Jim, let's go. So that you're getting from one place to another, but we're still having something in Jim's mouth. Good boy. And notice I'm moving with him. It's important to kind of stay with him and be present. I'm always going to be very focused on Jim. Come on. And even if I have to walk backwards to get where I want to go with him, it's important for Jim to learn that his mouth goes on the toy and not on us. Good boy. Good boy. It's also important to let the dog know where you want them to go. So if Jim was jumping up, a good thing to do would be to turn away, but then also tell him where you want him, and that's just by throwing treats on the ground. So turn your body away when they jump up on you, but say yes to something else. So you can say no to jumping up, but yes, I want you to be on the ground, so that Jim can practice a little bit more self-control the next time he thinks about jumping up. If Jim gets to be a little bit too much, and you're really kind of struggling to handle him, one thing you can do is just do a back tie. And this will give Jim time to calm down, and will also give you time to kind of catch your breath and to relax a little bit. And you can throw him some treats, while he's on the back tie. But if he's getting a little bit too rambunctious, it's a really good way to kind of keep you safe and give him some time to calm down. It's important to, avoid things like yelling at him, saying no. Sometimes that can get the dog amped up even more. Avoid, kind of pushing him down. Because that can be actually reinforcing to a dog. Any form of touch can be reinforcing. So if he's jumping up, again, just turn away. Another thing you can avoid doing is doing any type of leash corrections or pulling or yanking on the leash. This does not teach the dog what you want him to do instead. So again, just focusing on what you want the dog to do and how can you teach him that, or how can you communicate that to the dog.